All right, so let's talk about why men act difficult around you. All right, and this is the thing is that people only act difficult around you for a few reasons, and a lot of the times, most of the time is because of you. You're projecting some type of weakness. You're pretty much tolerating certain people in your life, and it's giving you the illusion that men are difficult, and it's giving you the illusion that people are generally difficult. When in reality, you teach people how to treat you for the most part. The reason why people are acting difficult around you for the most part is because they just don't respect you. They just don't respect you. They think that if they leave, you will go after them. They think that they could do better. And a lot of the times, the reason why they think that way is because you gave them that impression. You gave them that impression, or other people gave them that impression, and that's what they expect out of people. And if they don't get that from people, they leave, right? And so they leave you with a situation where you either submit to them or you let them leave. First things first, you're dating somebody who doesn't like you. You're dating somebody who settled for you. You're dating somebody who you should leave. And the reason why they're acting difficult is because they resent being with you. They might find you attractive, right? They might like you, but for some reason they're not happy with you. And people who are not satisfied will make their partner's life difficult. And so that's the first one. First and foremost, you're in a situation that you should leave and you're just being hard headed. With some people, there is no change in the dynamic. But also with some people, there is no room for you to disrespect me. With some people, you can't disrespect me. With some people, I will never give you the space to even try to disrespect me. And that's what you want to be, that type of mindset, right? And I'm going to show you in this video how to communicate those traits, how to give the feeling to somebody that if you mess with me, you're not going to have a good time. That it's better off to find somebody else to play. So understand this is that niceness out of the need to impress and gain trust comes from a place of weakness. And unfortunately, weakness always repels. Weakness always leads to people developing an explosive relationship. People will sense that the weakness and take you for granted. Even if you're somebody who's worthy of love, who's worthy of appreciation, the fact that you're showing weakness will naturally bring out the wolf inside of people. They will lie to you and deceive you because it's just too easy. It's an easy victory. Even children would do it. Your child would take advantage of you. Your friends would take advantage of you. Your girl would take advantage of you. Your man would take advantage of you if you act weak, if you act like you're easy to be pushed around. And you pretty much communicate that through your nonverbal communication. So understanding that, like I always say on this channel, humans naturally are always sensing for weakness. And they are prone to attack those who give off those signs. It doesn't matter who that person is, how good they are, how angelic they may seem. That is part of human nature. Because three things about human is this. One, um, people will attack you if they think that you're weak. And when I say attack, I don't mean they're gonna, pick up a stick, you know, and attack you. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying attack you in terms of they'll try to test you. You know, if a guy senses that you could be taken advantage of, he'll pull away. He'll try to see if there's weakness inside of you. And you don't want people to test you. But the reason why they test you is because they want to see if you're weak. It's like you're an assistant teacher and it's your first day at the job. And your students are trying to test whether or not they could take advantage of you. That's what I'm talking about. People will sense your weakness through your sub-communication. Let me show you an example of this, right? Perfect example. Hopefully YouTube doesn't demonetize this. Catch me if you can, assistant teacher. Right, let me show you this scene.
Excuse me. Oh, yes? Do you know a little 17 Frenches?
Right? Now you have these boys bullying Mr. DiCaprio, right? So he's gonna act like he's an assistant teacher. Notice how in the beginning he sends weakness and people don't respect him. And the class becomes difficult.
Selling encyclopedias? Yeah, it looks like a substitute teacher.
Right? They're sensing weakness, right? And when they sense weakness, people become more aggressive, people become bolder, people become more disrespectful. But then he shows strength. Look, he's looking at the screen, and this is how he shows strength. He doesn't tell people to respect him. He just acts with authority. You know, look what he does. No words.
Quiet down, people.
They don't quiet down. Look what he says.
Abagnale. That's Abagnale, not Abagnale, not Abagnale, but Abagnale. Now, somebody please tell me where you left off in your textbooks.
Right? And now the class is standing. The class is looking at him. They're like, I thought I sensed weakness, right? But since they tried to test him, what he then did, he became a little bit more aggressive. Because you got to meet people at their level. If somebody's testing you, testing your strength, you have to meet them at their level. You cannot be meek. You cannot be having those up talks, talking, hey guys. No, you got to have a down talk. Hey, pay attention. What are you doing? Listen. Look at me in the eye. Like down talk. Now, hey, listen to me. Look at me in the eye. Why aren't you listening? Like that inspires people to disrespect you. Listen.
Excuse me, people. If I need to ask again, I'm going to write up the entire class. Take your seats.
Right? And they listen to that, right? Now, I'm not asking you guys to tell people to take their seats. I'm not asking you guys to yell at people. I'm asking you guys to understand the mindset behind that. You know, I'm asking you guys to understand. We saw that, Alexis. That went in your fucking mouth and looked gay. I want to calm down with this. Jesus Christ. We always try to call me out. Right, so people can sense that. And the thing is that if you do this in real life, what happens is that most people are not in a class. Some people will sense that you're trying to stand up for yourself, and they're not going to tolerate you standing up for yourself, and they'll leave. You know, some people are only there in your life to disrespect you and nothing more. So people will attack you if they think that you're weak. They will test you like they did. People will sense your weakness through your subcommunication and the things you've done in the past. But with him, he didn't send that sign. He showed strength through his subcommunication. People are after the easiest win. They will deter from you if they sense you will harm them. Right? Notice the bully. At first, he was bullying him, right? He was pushing him. He was making fun of him. But as soon as he saw strength, as soon as he saw authority, that bully became a little boy, became more meek, more docile, right? And if people sense that weakness, people sense that strength because one, you're willing to throw down with them. Not that you're gonna beat them, but that you're willing to throw it down with them. And people want an easy victory, right? Other things that you could send, like other signs that you could send to people is one, talking less, right? When you talk too much, it just naturally sends weakness. It communicates weakness. The more you talk, the more it communicates weakness. The less you talk, the more strength it shows. Ask less from people. Demand less, right? In other words, don't depend on people. People who feel that you depend on them will naturally become bolder with you, right? So don't depend on people, and don't tell people how much you really depend on them. Right, try to come across as independent as possible. All right, let people come to you also. Right, if somebody's pulling away, you stay where you are. If somebody wants to leave, you let them leave, and you don't go after them. Right, if somebody wants to see you, you let them come to you. All of those signs are signs of strength. Right. Other things that you could do is learning to control your nonverbals, lower them, like I always say. You know, I'm not saying to not have any nonverbal communication because it's important. What I'm saying is just to lower them. If you have very expressive nonverbal communication, like a lot of laughter, a lot of all that shit when you're happy, that's just gonna communicate weakness. Lower them, right? Don't over pursue somebody. If somebody's pulling away, don't chase after them. Don't complain. Don't seem butthurt when things don't go your way. And above all, like I said, just lower your nonverbals. lower your nonverbal, speak slower, move slower, respond slower, and that's just honestly, like I always say, that will show strength. Now, if you do all of this and they still act difficult, the last thing is you just leave difficult people. Leave difficult people. But this is the thing. The number one rule is to don't try to change people. Don't. If they're difficult around you, leave. Leave. If they don't do what you ask them to do, you leave. Like there's other people in the world, and trying to change people will only change you because you will grow frustrated, you will grow resentful because you feel like because you have to do this, and so it's just better off to just leave those people because you're just wasting your time. You want somebody that from the start they're not difficult. From the start, because that's how it works. If somebody's difficult from the start, that's a red flag. And you better leave. There's no trying to change that. All right? All right. Anyways, if you guys ever want to work with me one-on-one to get one-on-one coaching, click on the description down below where it says work with me one-on-one. And you guys can schedule a call with me this week to help you with any dating situation that you might have, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so most likely I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. Oh, I'm closing the channel.